Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be working on Roxy's weekly challenge, week number 13, and we are going to be making stamped painted collage book page tags. So I went ahead and I went in my collage book and we want neutral colors. So I didn't really find what I was looking for in here. So I just used one of the pages and I created one. And I just used like neutral kind of colors. There's a little bit of book page in there. There is some coffee dyed paper and craft paper, that kind of thing. And then I backed it on coffee dyed paper. So I have that all done. I figured I would do that off camera. You guys know how to collage. So now I need to cut this into tag shapes. So I think what I'm gonna do is, this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So I think what I'm gonna do here is go ahead. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I think I want my tags to be, what, 6 inches tall? Sounds good to me, I think. We're just gonna go cut that. And now we can make tags out of that little piece too. So, but I'm just gonna set that aside for right now. So this is the height. Now, I think 6 by 3 is pretty good, I think. So I need to get that over to that 3 line. And I'm going to trim that. Now, when I collage this, I just use my Scotch Crate glue stick. It does feel like it's holding, but I am going to go ahead and stitch around them when I'm done decorating them, I think, or done painting them maybe. Okay, so what do we want to do? Maybe we do 2 this way. Let's just trim that bottom. It's not even. We'll trim that off. And then we can switch it this way and get, how big is this? Let's see here. I could do it on there, but it's easier for me to see in here. So this is 6 by 4 3/4 tall. So if we go 3 again, we'll just have some short stubby ones, which I'm okay with that. It kind of matches me, I guess. Yeah, those will be just fine. All right, so now what we need to do is we need to paint them. Now, Rachel used different colors on hers, and she has a lot of information about that. So definitely click on the link in the description box below this video and check out her channel and watch her video. We're just doing, you know, like a small project compared to, she gets tons done. All right, now I just have here, I'm just using gesso. Now, I was trying to look for paint, and I'm wondering if maybe we should just do paint. I don't think so. I think I'm going to use the white gesso because I'm going to stamp in black with my black stays on. So, and then we can do some foam splatters and that kind of thing. So before I get these all painted, I do want to go ahead and cut my corners. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it this way where I flip it over, you know, and we wouldn't have to cut the corners on all of them. So, you know, like the tag shape, it could just be like, we could round the corners on one or something, so. But yeah, that looks good. So do we want to do them all tags? Maybe. I mean, it is a tag, I guess. I'm just going to use this one to cut these. Now these ones I probably just round the corners on. Let's go ahead and do that right away. Because I don't want to paint all the way to the edge of the tag. I just kind of want to put, you know, a messy cover up on the pages. So you still see the pages, and then, but you can do a focal point by stamping on the paint, and it'll show up, you know what I mean? So, all right, we're just gonna quickly go ahead. I don't know. I gotta have Josh look at this thing because this rubber handle keeps coming off, and I know you can just slide it back on there, but my hands aren't very strong. So, okay, I'm just gonna do a short 1/4 inch punch on this. And this one as well. Okay, so I have those. Now let's see, set that aside. I have some plastic here. I'm just gonna put my gesso on that. That's way too much probably. Let's see, I have some water here, so let's set that on there too. And I have just a wider brush. Now, I don't want to be too picky with these. So what we're gonna do is kind of water the gesso down, or in paste if you're using acrylic paint. So I think that looks good. It's wetter, but it's not, you know, I want to see through it a little bit. So I'm just gonna quickly, okay, might have to add a little bit more on there because I want to be able to stamp on it. Sorry. Hoping Riley maybe puts them out or something. So I can see where maybe the colored paint is a little more beneficial with this. Let's see, I have my goober there. I'm just gonna use the straight gesso without water. Let's see. I think that's fine, actually. All right, we're gonna set that aside to dry. And I'm probably gonna need more gesso. Same thing here. We're just gonna put a, I was honestly too picky on that one even. I just wanna kind of smear so that I can stamp in that center, and I don't care if you see, you know, the book pages and stuff. That's kind of the whole point of it. Just enough on there to where you kind of see the background, but not really. Once these are dry, I might have to come back with another layer. We'll see. So we have those two. Now, yeah, definitely I'm going to need some more gesso. I'm not gonna put water with it this time. This gesso is thinner. It's a heavy gesso, but yeah. So, and you know, gesso is different than paint. So acrylic paint, you know, is gonna have a different look, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, and one more. Here we go. I don't want to stick that on there. Now I am going to let these air dry because it's really important to me that they're really dry so that my stamps stamp on them, you know, decent. And I'll probably do 3 of them off camera, and then we'll do the last one together, and then I'll show you them after. So that seems to work pretty well. I know I like to do that, like in these collaborations where other people are doing them. You see it, you know, different takes on it, which is definitely fun, don't get me wrong. But I don't think you want to sit through an hour-long video watching me make the same thing that you can watch, you know, Rachel make. So, but we'll see. All right, I'm gonna let those dry, and then we will be right back. Okay, so these are dry now. I did go ahead and I have the other 3 almost finished. I did stitch around all of them. So this is the one that we have left to decorate. Now I have my stamp block here, and I have my black Stays on ink. I'm just gonna do the same thing as far as inking them like I did in the ones I just did. I'll show you those in a minute. I just wanna see if there's a certain stamp. These are my really old Tim Holtz one stamps. I haven't used them forever, so I thought I would pull it out. Let's see, where's our tag at? I think I could do those 2. Let's grab both of those, the little nest and that bird. Now is the nest, like, I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to try to make it like a picture. I'm going to try to make it almost like a, I don't know, specimen or something. So let's see, where do we want, well, these are going to be the opposite way, but do I want the nest on top? I think so. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick that on there. Now, I haven't used this nest before, so I want to stamp it off on something. The glue book always works. Just load that stamp up there. Oh boy, onto that. Okay. All right. I think that'll be fine. I don't know if there's an upside down way to this nest or what. If I had to guess, I'd say this is the bottom. We're just gonna go for it. Now I moved it. Dang it. That's not horrible. Okay. And now this bird. Let's see. I'll get that all inked up. I do want to put speckles or splatters in it. I did those the other day on a couple of my projects the other day, and I haven't done them for a long time. They're so much fun. So I'm going to use them. Now, which way do you go? Kind of upward a little bit, I think. We're going to hope. Yeah, good. All right. So let's put our ink away. All right, now, let's see, I have some of these little, they're like the specimen, the field note stamp set, corresponding order, the chicken or the egg, would be it's a bird, but you know what I mean. But these are from Tim Holtz, yeah, the field notes. And so, put that there. See, I can cut those numbers down. I kind of want a narrower one, I think. I might just cut that one smaller. Actually, that works there. I think I'm going to use that one. So I am going to ink on here. I think I do want this one a little bit smaller, so I'm just going to try to trim that down very quickly, as straightly as possible by hand, so not even close. Doesn't look horrible right now. I think I did good. I'm using black soot distress oxide. And this one has to get straightened out, so this is where I'll mess it all up, I'm guessing, if I'm gonna. Okay, looks good. I don't know if I was back by me, you guys, and you didn't see that. I was just cutting this, trimming this down. I have a tendency to pull it towards myself. Okay, now is that like labeling the nest and labeling the bird or something? I think so. Let's go stick them on there. I don't want these to be bulky. They're gonna go in a pocket or something, or clipped in a journal. I had so much fun. I was digging in my old stamps, you guys. One day we're gonna have to look at them, but I'm still waiting for Josh to finish my book for me. He was drilling the holes out of it so that, like those ones I just showed you, you know, those will fit in the bigger book that I have. So I can have them all in one book would be amazing. So then when I want to use a stamp, I don't have to dig through everything and open everything. They're just flip a page and right there. So I have so many stamps. It's like the first thing when I started scrapbooking and card making was I hoarded stamps. So many of them I have I've never even used because, you know, I just had to have them. All right, so on the top of this one here, I'm just gonna pop a hole in there. I'm just eyeballing the center. Okay. And then I'll be right back. I'm not gonna put an eyelet in this one. I'm gonna use hole reinforcers. I think I have some in here that are, yeah, these brown ones will work. Put that over and add one more on the back. You can glue these on too. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. When I'm gonna tie a ribbon around it or a string through it right away, I typically don't. And we're just gonna go with this because this is kind of what I did with the other ones. I'll show you in a second. Just a piece, scrap piece of fabric when I was tearing something down. And it's perfect tag toppers. And I love the color. It goes with so many things. So there we go. And, you know, we could hang charms and that kind of thing from them. I'm not gonna do that right now. When I go to use them in a journal, if I think I need, hold on, sorry, my ink is all spilling here. If I need something else on it, you know, then I can fix it up then. Goodness, okay. So now I did say we wanted splatters though, so let's do that really quickly. And I should have splattered them before I decorated them. So what we're gonna do is just kind of try not to get that. Now I still have my gesso brush in there, but I have a little brush here. And I have, let's just use this, means I have it right here actually. This is just a stupid little Woody in the black. And I just put water on my brush and pick up that pigment. I don't want a lot, so I'm just gonna leave that now. I'll set that one there. And now you'll see the other ones as I bring them in as well. Okay, so this one here, I just used some fabric that was stamped on, put it through the eyelet, again, topped it. But we're gonna try to not get it on the fabric. Try. It got to be a little bit much there, but we're gonna call that good. Okay. This one I'm not gonna splatter because this one has words on it. And I don't wanna, you know, cover those up. So I'm gonna leave that one. And then this one I did mess up, the stamp moved, but it's kind of, I mean, it's kind of okay. I think it's fine, I'll use it. So this one I don't think I'm gonna splatter this one either. There's kind of a lot going on, so. So we'll set that aside. And we'll have a look here at our week 13 Roxy's Weekly Challenge stamped painted collage book page tags. That's a mouthful. Anyways, here are mine. So they were a lot of fun to make, and the gesso was just about perfect for me. I can see all the background, yet it's muted in the background so that I can see my stamp. My stamped images. Even this one. Now, this one didn't have the text in the background or anything, but it did have like this pattern on the paper down here and then dark craft paper here. So the gesso just took that out. But yeah, you can still see the blue line in the writing paper on this part. And you can read that. So, yeah. And this one is kind of plain on the top. I don't want to flip this back down, you know, but it goes there. But it's okay. Again, if I think I need to add some washi or maybe a stamp or a label or something on here. I wasn't going to put a label on this one because it's kind of, this is the label, you know. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope that you guys will click on the link in the description box below and check out Rachel's channel. Thank you for the inspiration, Rachel, and the efforts you put in every week for all of us. We appreciate it. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon and take care.